Hello everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Chainlink once again. Thank you for your support. So right now we were at 190,000 subs on YouTube. Thank you for that. Thank you for helping the channel grow into what it is. Thank you for your continued support on a daily basis and sharing the videos. You know, sharing is caring, and everything you do to contribute towards the growth of CoinsKid here. Big thumbs up to each and every single one of you. We'll have a big beach party somewhere where all the CoinsKid crew and all the followers, you know, we all meet and we get drunk and we do have fun in the sea and that, you know what I mean? Do some surfing and stuff. But yeah, it would be great if we could get a little get together at one point and have a beach party and we were all like on the beach, because we've sold and gone to the beach at the end of the bull market. Yeah, but anyway, so far so good. It's all looking relatively good for continuation, and thank you for your support across the entire ecosystem of CoinsKid. So yeah, thank you. Cheers. So right now, Chainlink is doing really, really well. It's basically meeting our expectations at the moment. Obviously, you're going to run into resistance, but so far so good. You know, at the moment we are. Where are we? We're only 15% off our target, which we laid down just there. Okay, when you broke out of this falling wedge, you got a technical target to the upside just there of around about 102%. So it's good, it's golden, and as long as you continue to hold support, this is where you're going to see the continuation for Chainlink. Each time it comes down, it's getting bought up and it's looking for continuation. You're above the 050, which is synonymous with a dead cat bounce scenario, which I've shown you about before, and obviously equally, if we can get to a target right there, put $35.56, we are looking at getting above the golden ratio, which is eye confluence of the fact that you're going to create that reversal wave. Okay, so just as a little thought experiment, it is going really well. It's doing really, really well. You know, just as a little thought experiment, what I'm going to do is this particular break here. This is where we got the low down here. This is why I was able to give you, okay, where you form this large rising wedge, which you fell out of just there. Where you form that large rising wedge just there. This is why I gave you your breakdown target of $13 in this zone just there. Do you see that? And that's exactly where it came down to, where it had that touch just there. Beautiful, beautiful. So what I'm going to do right now is, as a thought experiment, because we've just sort of bottomed out there and starting to pick up in this kind of strong V-shaped recovery for Chainlink, if we do start to go through a very, very similar up cycle right now for Chainlink to the high, I just wanted to measure that and see potentially, you know, if we do start to move right now, like we did from here in this previous bull cycle here, you know, in a previous impulsive wave here where we moved up, where could we actually get to the all-time high by? So we could be looking at November, sort of breaching the high around about the 13th of November. If we go through some very similar sort of waveforms as we did here, we move up and retrace and move up and retrace, you know, because you will run into resistance and you will fall back to support. This is completely normal, but I'm not saying that you're going to do exactly the same as this. This is a thought experiment. So if we did sort of retrace our steps basically to the all-time high from this low down here, then you are looking at least tackling the high by November. And with that, I would expect that when you break that, that's where you're going to see the continuation coming up to our impulsive move here towards the year end for Chainlink. You might be looking at that $132 price tag by the year end, basically. If you can follow this sort of same scenario like this, come up, break these key levels of resistance, retrace to the all-time high, then go on, we could be looking at a really beautiful year end here for Chainlink, coming up to $132, where at that point I would imagine you start to retrace again before hopefully forming a new impulsive wave to the upside in this bull market that we're in, okay, for Chainlink. So yeah, it's a little thought experiment for you right there. You could potentially be looking at a retest of the all-time high by sort of early November-ish, but that's if it does the same thing. Just because it's done it before does not necessarily mean it does it again, because like I said to you, you're forming some kind of rising wedge, which is a reversal pattern. You know, we are going to run into resistance. We are going to move up in waveforms, providing we can hold support. You know, you're looking at continuation, but right here you've got your buy and go to the weak signal from CoinsKid. You're an uptrend. You know, you've got a primary target. Once you get there, I will look at another target for you for Chainlink, and at that point hopefully what we can see is get back above it, hold its support, consolidate for a bit, then come up and tackle this eye, and even get there before we did here. Do you see what I'm saying? Because Chainlink has been a little bit lackluster in this section of the bull market just there. A lot of people are getting really frustrated with Chainlink just there, seeing Bitcoin go up and all the other coins, and then it sort of broke out, and then obviously with Bitcoin it corrected and it found a low and it started to pick up again. But it's sort of in its own little paradigm at the moment just there, is Chainlink. You know, it's looking really, really well. It's a little bit like the V-shaped recovery down here, where we capitulated with the corona. I mean, it went all the way down to $1.36. And look, V-shaped recovery and just continued and absolutely went on to melt faces, didn't it? So yeah, this is how strong Chainlink is. It's doing really, really well, really well. And you're looking to get to a target, and that was a whopping 100% trade right there, given by the channel. So yeah, it's all good. But when you get there, I would expect a level of resistance come into play. Hopefully we can fall back to the 0618, hold that support, because it is just a little bit above the 1618, the 0618, sorry, at 31.88. At that point, hold that and then build up momentum and come back up, and you know, potentially this is where you could see the absolute parabolic meteoric rise here for Chainlink, and that sort of blow off top that we all are anticipating for crypto right there. Okay, so in a minute you're moving up, you're holding support, you're looking for continuation, and until you start to break down and lose support, that's when you look at the potential downside. Okay, so yeah, it's all good, it's all golden. Take care everyone, I'll be back soon with another Chainlink update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.